From ancient myths about the Holy Grail and the Philosopher's Stone, believed to offer eternal life, to modern Silicon Valley entrepreneurs shelling out thousands for blood transfusions from the young and healthy, humanity has long obsessed with the idea of outsmarting death, or at least prolonging life. Now imagine if there was a proven, accessible method to extend your lifespan without resorting to costly treatments, risky adventures, or bland diets. Well, there is one: exercise. Hold on, don't dismiss it yet. Unlike the latest diet craze or biohacking trend, the benefits of physical activity are well documented and supported by a wealth of research. For instance, did you know that simply walking nearly 4,000 steps a day can significantly lower your risk of dying from any cause? The same positive effects are seen with regular cardiovascular exercise. Even dedicating up to an hour a week to strength training can decrease the likelihood of dying prematurely from heart disease, cancer, and other serious conditions. And if you're really pressed for time, engaging in just 1-minute bursts of activity can slash your mortality risk by 40%. While the advantages of various exercises are well known, including their potential to add years to your life, it's been less clear whether one particular type of workout reigns supreme in terms of boosting longevity. However, recent research, including 2 major studies released in the last few years, has begun to illuminate which exercises might be best for living a longer life. The findings may surprise you. The first research, conducted over a quarter century and involving nearly 9,000 people, was detailed in the Mayo Clinic Proceedings journal in December 2018. This study asked participants to report their involvement in a variety of sports and physical activities, including tennis, badminton, soccer, cycling, swimming, jogging, calisthenics, and health club activities. The purpose was to examine how different types of exercise affected longevity. The findings were clear. Active individuals generally lived longer than those who were inactive. However, some activities showed more significant benefits than others. For example, tennis players tended to live an impressive 9.7 years longer. Badminton players added 6.2 years to their lives. Soccer players gained an extra 4.7 years. Cyclists had 3.7 more years. Swimmers extended their lives by 3.4 years. And joggers enjoyed a 3.2-year increase in lifespan. The second study, published in JAMA Network Open in August 2022, analyzed data from an impressive 272,000 adults over about 12 years. These participants provided details about their engagement in various physical activities, such as racket sports, golf, walking, swimming, cycling, and running, including the amount of time they spent on these activities each week. The researchers discovered that all the reported activities contributed to a lower overall risk of dying, meaning they helped people live longer, and also reduced the risk of cancer. Particularly, running and racket sports had the most substantial effect on lowering mortality and cancer risk, with the best results seen from moderate activity levels, defined as about 1 to 2 hours per week. Interestingly, the study also noted that people who engaged in high-intensity activities, like running, swimming, or aerobic exercises at high levels, had a slightly increased risk of mortality compared to those who maintained a moderate level of activity. This suggests that a balanced approach to exercise rather than extreme efforts may be more beneficial for longevity. Pulling together all of these insights, it turns out that racket sports like tennis, pickleball, and badminton top the list when it comes to activities that boost how long you live. Running and running-based sports like soccer also ranked highly. Experts think these activities offer big longevity benefits because they involve multiple aspects of fitness. In the recent JAMA study, researchers suggested that the life-lengthening advantages of these sports might come from the various physical adaptations they encourage. Christina Kam, a sports physiotherapist and fitness coach, explains that running and racket sports require a mix of balance, strength, cardiovascular fitness, and mental focus. The official physical activities guidelines for Americans even highlight these kinds of multi-component activities as particularly good for adults. The idea is that exercises requiring a broad range of muscles and skills, for example, sprinting to kick a soccer ball or perfecting a tennis serve, train your body to be more effective and coordinated. This kind of hybrid training conditions several body systems at once, which is more effective than concentrating on just one area. Additionally, a 2019 study published in PLOS One noted that combining strength training with cardio can help reduce blood pressure, increase muscle mass, and offer other health benefits. Imagine if you only took care of certain parts of a car versus the whole car. Obviously, the latter approach would likely keep the car running longer. The same logic applies to our bodies. The quick, sharp movements and the need for precise hand-eye coordination in racket sports also offer extra longevity benefits. Good hand-eye coordination, which naturally declines as we age, keeps the brain sharp and is crucial for everyday activities, while short bursts of high-intensity exercise enhance cardiovascular health. But the perks of these activities extend beyond the physical. The Mayo Clinic Proceedings study also found that sports involving social interactions, like tennis, had a particularly strong influence on longevity. Plenty of research supports the connection between social bonds and longer, healthier lives, although more studies are needed to specifically link social sports to extended lifespans. We know that being socially active is a common trait among people in long-living blue zones communities. However, living longer through exercise doesn't mean pushing yourself non-stop. According to the JAMA study, people who engaged in a lot of high-intensity activities had a slightly higher risk of dying compared to those who exercised less intensely. This minor increase in risk makes sense, as intense, prolonged workouts can cause stress and changes in the body over time. Dr. Kam advises that the key is to find a healthy balance. Overall, it looks like the best exercises for your health and fitness involve both your body and your mind, and are even more effective when done at a moderate intensity, not too extreme. If you're thinking about starting racket sports like tennis or pickleball, or getting into running, it's smart to first build up a basic level of fitness. This way, you can gradually adapt to the demands of these activities without overdoing it and risking injury. This is especially true for sports like tennis, pickleball, and soccer that require lots of movement in different directions. But what if these sports aren't your thing? No problem. Any form of exercise, even something as simple as walking, brings valuable benefits for both your mind and body. The key is to stay active, no matter the activity. As Dr. Cam puts it, any activity is better than none. Whether you choose one or mix it up, you'll see benefits to your health. So pick something you enjoy and just get moving.